Welcome to the SASHTO Region's America's Transportation Awards presentation ceremony. Transportation influences every aspect of our daily lives, shaping the landscape of every community across the country, and is so important to our quality of life. That's why each year, SASHTO, AAA, and the U.S. Chamber of Commerce join forces to celebrate the country's best transportation projects and talk about the impact they've had on the communities they serve. These projects deliver a host of benefits to users. They enhance safety, move products and goods more efficiently, and provide greater mobility options for pedestrians, bicyclists, transit users, and drivers. 9 states in the Southern Association of State Highway and Transportation Officials region nominated 19 projects for this year's competition. An independent panel of judges has evaluated the nominees by category and size. The 3 categories are Quality of Life Community Development, Operations Excellence, and Best Use of Technology and Innovation. The project sizes are small, costing less than $25 million, medium, costing between $25 and $200 million, and large, costing more than $200 million. Now, here are the nominees and winners in the SASHTO region. In the Quality of Life, Community Development, Small Project Group, the nominees are Arkansas Department of Transportation's Slow Down, Phone Down, Work Zone Safety Campaign, Georgia Department of Transportation's Historic 5th Street Pedestrian Bridge Rehabilitation Project, South Carolina Department of Transportation's US 278 at US 321 Fairfax Intersection Improvements and Streetscape, and West Virginia Department of Transportation's Trout Run Bridge. And the winner is Georgia Department of Transportation's Historic 5th Street Pedestrian Bridge Rehabilitation Project. This $9 million project transformed the outdated 5th Street Bridge over the Savannah River in Augusta into a pedestrian crossing. Originally constructed in 1931, this bridge was closed for years before Georgia DOT turned it into an active hub for community activity. Improving multimodal access in the area, the project carved out a viable option for those strolling on foot, jogging, or exercising. Today, there are numerous benches with shading, water fountains for people and companion animals, and substantial lighting for safety and aesthetic enhancement. The 5th Street Pedestrian Bridge is now listed as an Augusta tourist attraction and is set to host several community arts events and festivals throughout the year. In the Quality of Life Community Development Medium Project Group, the nominees are Alabama Department of Transportation's City Walk Birmingham, Florida Department of Transportation's Hurricane Ian Sanibel Island Emergency Access, Georgia Department of Transportation's State Route 67 Widening and Intersection Improvements, and Louisiana Department of Transportation's LA 42 Widening. And the winner is Florida Department of Transportation's Hurricane Ian Sanibel Island Emergency Access. In September 2022, Hurricane Ian made landfall in southwest Florida and severed the Sanibel Causeway in 5 places, eliminating all vehicle access to Sanibel and Captiva Islands. Residents and business owners could not reach their own properties, and first responders could only be transported by helicopter to deliver emergency supplies. In the aftermath of the storm, the Sanibel Causeway desperately needed to be restored for daily life to resume. With repairs completed in 15 days, this $64 million project in Lee County quickly repaired the causeway, reigniting the local economy by reinstating access to shops and restaurants, and promoted the ongoing redevelopment of the island communities. This emergency restoration to the Sanibel Causeway brought a level of normalcy back to the local residents after the horrific storm that upended their lives. In the quality of life, community development, large project group, the winner is North Carolina Department of Transportation's East End Connector I-885. The East End Connector for I-885 provides a vital transportation option that redirects traffic, especially truck traffic, from local streets near Durham. From significantly reducing travel times to improving local connectivity, this project prioritized multimodal components that benefit drivers, bikers, and walkers in the community. In the Operations Excellence Small Project Group, the winner is Virginia Department of Transportation's Interstate 95 northbound variable speed limits. To reduce recurring crashes and keep traffic flowing, VDOT activated variable speed limits over 15 miles of I-95 northbound. By gradually slowing traffic as it approaches congestion, the risk of crashes is reduced, along with stop-and-go travel conditions. The $10 million project displays variable limits between 35 and 70 miles per hour, which are paired with dynamic message boards alerting the public on the speed limit. Since its implementation, there has been a significant reduction in the number of drivers traveling at high speeds on Interstate 95, along with a decrease of more than 20% in severe crashes, resulting in fatalities and injuries. In the Operations Excellence Medium Project Group, the nominees are Louisiana Department of Transportation's LA 616 Arkansas Road widening and roundabouts, North Carolina Department of Transportation's Rodanthe Jug Handle Bridge, and West Virginia Department of Transportation's I-64 I-77 Beckley Turnpike widening. And the winner is North Carolina Department of Transportation's Rodanthe Jug Handle Bridge. To enhance one of the most vulnerable sections of roadway in North Carolina, NCDOT stepped in to construct the Rodanthe Jug Handle Bridge. Locally known as the S-Curves, the area stretching from the southern portion of the Pea Island National Wildlife Refuge to northern Rodanthe was subject to damage from coastal erosion and shoreline advancement. Storms would close the roadway for days, leaving 8 communities with only ferry service for access to resources, jobs, education, and healthcare. Ensuring the road is more resilient for decades to come, the new bridge provides a buoyant highway safeguarded from storms while reducing traffic volumes. The initiative also removed 1.67 miles of roadway from the wildlife refuge, reinstating the surrounding area as a critical wildlife habitat. The project boasts reliable transportation for residents and visitors and provides a connection point for remote parts of North Carolina. In the Operations Excellence Large Project Group, the nominees are Florida Department of Transportation's I-4 Ultimate and South Carolina Department of Transportation's Port Access Road Project. And the winner is Florida Department of Transportation's I-4 Ultimate. This $2.3 billion project significantly improved access to homes, schools, businesses, and world-famous attractions. I-4 was built in the 1960s when the population of the Orlando metropolitan area was around 200,000. Now, more than 2.5 million residents live along the corridor, and tourism traffic has swelled with the opening of major attractions along I-4. The highway needed to be updated to meet the needs of the present population and prepare for future projected growth. With this major reconstruction, the biggest innovation was the I-4 Express, which consists of 2 tolled, managed lanes in each direction to improve travel time reliability. Connecting communities together, this project also included a pedestrian bridge and tunnel to benefit non-motorists. In the Best Use of Technology and Innovation Small Project Group, the nominees are North Carolina Department of Transportation's Flood Warning System, South Carolina Department of Transportation's Improving the Permit Process Through Technology, and West Virginia Department of Transportation's Colonel Ruby Bradley Memorial Bridge. And the winner is North Carolina DOT's Flood Warning System. In 2018, Hurricane Florence's catastrophic flooding wreaked havoc on North Carolina's transportation infrastructure, closing 2,500 roads and major interstates for a week, destroying US 421 and damaging all primary routes to Wilmington. During this event, 15 lives were lost, and NCDOT had no flood warning system to help assess flood vulnerability to the transportation network. NCDOT needed a new flooding system to make informed decisions, deploy resources more efficiently, and ultimately save lives. Through this new system, NCDOT staff and emergency management personnel are updated when floodwaters could impact critical assets on the transportation network, a capability non-existent just a few years ago. In the Best Use of Technology and Innovation Medium Project Group, the winner is Florida Department of Transportation's SunTrax Transportation Testing Center. FDOT's $150 million SunTrax Transportation Testing Center ushers in a new era of innovative transportation and technology testing. SunTrax is the country's first facility specifically designed for connected and autonomous vehicles and standard automotive testing in a single site. The large-scale, cutting-edge facility is dedicated to the research, development, and testing of emerging transportation innovations in safe and controlled environments. Transforming transportation through technology, it is also one of the few highway speed tracks in the world to offer electronic tolling simulation, handling speeds up to 70 miles per hour. With a commitment to safety, the facility strives to develop programs that support the vision of fatality-free transportation network. Congratulations to the 2023 SASHTO Region America's Transportation Award winners. The 3 highest-scoring projects from each region will move on to America's top 12, competing for the grand prize and the People's Choice Awards. Winners of those top 2 awards receive $10,000 checks to be gifted to a charity or transportation-related scholarship of each winner's choosing. The America's Transportation Awards 2023. Visit americastransportationawards.org to explore the 81 incredible transportation projects nominated this year.